Hey guys, Chikon here, and you are checking out my very first ever anime review. Today I am doing an anime known as Papa no Iukoto o Kikinasai, aka Listen to Me Girls, I Am Your Father. Now I know what you're thinking. That title sounds kinda suggestive, right? Well, it's not that bad, really. The anime has what I'm thinking is going to be a sad storyline. You can see this is my first impressions review. This is not my full review. So far, I have only watched 2 episodes. Because whenever I watched the anime, I felt I couldn't give a first impressions based off the first episode. Because I really don't think that a lot of the stuff actually starts to happen until the second episode. Which after watching the second episode, I'm like, yeah, stuff really doesn't start until the third episode. But from what I watched, I can at least get first impressions down. But anyway, let's go over the story and the characters. This anime follows the main character, Yuta Sagawa. Now, Yuta is a freshman in college. He is just starting college, and his parents passed away when he was young. He was raised by his sister Yuri, and yeah, when he grew up, he went to college. Yuri is currently married to a man named Shingo Takanashi, and she had one child. Her name is Hina Takanashi. Now, that's not the only child that she's raising. She's also raising 2 others. Miu Takanashi and Sora Takanashi. Now, I'll be going over these girls in a bit, but anyway. One day, Reita's break was about to start for Yuta. His sister came to visit and asked him to babysit the girls for a while. She didn't really say why, but he later finds out what the girls are like. He gets to know them a little bit, and then his sister springs them up on him that they're going on a trip. So after a bit of thinking, Yuta decides, okay, I'll watch them. And of course they go on their trip. But yeah, that's the main plot. There's also other stuff going on. Like earlier, I couldn't really get into it completely. What was going on at first? It wasn't until the girls actually appeared in the show that I actually got into things. But at the very beginning, Yuta meets this girl, Reika Oda. Now, Reika is interesting. I have to say, she has this plain face, as you can see. There's like no expression. But it doesn't take long for Yuta to fall in love with her. Now, I don't know if anything's going to actually come of this or not. I'm going to go out on a limb and say Reika is probably an important character in the anime. Since really so far she's only really been shown in the first episode, mentioned in the second episode, and yeah. I don't know what's going to come of the relationship between Yuta and Reika, but let's just say it was already interesting, the very first episode between those 2. But anyway, something happens at the end of the first episode that actually lays the foundation for the main plot of the story. But I'm not going to spoil that. If you have not checked out this anime, I'm going to recommend you check it out yourself. But let's go a little bit more in depth with the characters, shall we? Let's start with Yuta. He is, of course, the main character. I kind of guess I said everything about him during the review. So let's move on to the girls. Let's start with the oldest, Sora Takanashi. Now, she's really cute. She's 15 years old, and she is a second-year middle school student. And she isn't like the other girls. It's made very clear at the beginning that she isn't interested in boys her age. She's interested in older boys, aka Yuta. It's just so obvious. If you can't tell that Sora has a massive crush on Yuta, then there's something wrong with you. Now, I'm convinced that after the first and second episode, he has no interest in Sora whatsoever. Yuta's more taken by Reika, which is alright, because I honestly think that would work out better. Yeah. I'm not the one for older people falling in love with minors like that or whatever. So I'm kind of hoping that nothing comes of this relationship, but it's actually kind of adorable how she just acts around them. I mean, you'll see at the very end of the first episode what I mean. It's very interesting. It's very interesting. Next, we'll go to Miu Takanashi. First off, I love her name. Miu. Seriously, that is an adorable name. Just 3 letters, M-I-U. She's a 10-year-old and she's a 5th grader in elementary school, of course. And, yeah. She seems to know a lot about Sora's crush on Yuta, and she seems to egg it on. Such as in the second episode, whenever she outright asks Yuta if he has a girlfriend. This, of course, embarrasses Sora, and at the same time embarrasses Yuta. I have to say, she seems to stand out a bit more than Sora does, in my opinion. But, yeah, I also think she's a lot cuter, character-wise, than Sora is. But Sora's got that bit more serious feel to her. Yeah, and then we come to the most adorable of the 3. She is only 3 years old, and holy crap is she adorable. I just can't get enough of her. She isn't timid or anything either. She'll come straight up to you. And yeah. The very second episode, whenever she really first meets Yuta, it's a very cute meeting. That's all I'm going to say. It's cute. Hina was just too adorable for words. You'll actually have to see her in action. So far, this anime seems pretty clean. I mean, yeah, it has its slight touch of fan service, but overall, it's clean, in my opinion. So, yeah, my first impressions of this anime. I like it. I think it's going to be very interesting. After watching the end of the second episode, I have to say it's probably going to be pretty sad going through. From what I understand, it's only 12 episodes long. So I've got 10 episodes to go as of uploading this. So, what do I think? Should you guys check it out? Yes, I think you guys should check it out too, if you haven't already. If you have already seen it, I encourage you to leave a comment telling me what you thought about it. But please, I'm begging you, no spoilers. I'm using the wiki for this review just so I can actually give an accurate description of the characters from what I've actually seen. But, yeah. Do me a favor, everyone. Like this video. Subscribe if you haven't already. and comment below what you think. And just to leave you guys with something special, I'm going to give you a clip of my favorite scene from the first 2 episodes. Yeah, and if you want to see more after this, remember to check it out. I'll leave a link in the description to the Wikipedia page. You guys can check it out and judge it for yourself. But yeah, until next time, this has been Jukan Iukoto, signing out. Later, guys. Enjoy the clip.
おいみんな、ちょっと来てみ。なになに？今夜は確か流星群が見える日だよ。ほら。
もう行っちゃったよ。見えた。もう行っちゃった。ひ
なも見たい。よーし、ひな。一緒に探そう。どこだろうな。お星様がシューって流れるんだぞ。
すごい。Twinkle, twinkle, little star, how I wonder what you are.